Discussion. D-I-S.
Okay.
C-U.
SS.
That's it right there.
SS.
Discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
I just put with the minimum.
Okay.
This is the phone number?
Mm-hmm.
Tag it up or pin it up there.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here or that? That one or that? Fundamental talks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Can follow, make sure them follow, when you get shit, make sure they gonna follow us on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
'Cause that's what.
Amanda Miller Talks.
Is this okay? Voice. But I knew when it first started, so,
That's fine.
okay.
Amanda Miller Talks. When I say,
About Mill Talks too. on
I can
our
say that
YouTube.
too.
On our YouTube channel.
I know.
How we good on Facebook?
With the people?
Have you started it?
Mm-hmm. Everything's started.
And what you say what now? Okay.
That's fine.
And say,
And then when-
follow us.
Mhm.
Follow us on YouTube. And what else?
That's it. That is Amanda Miller Talks too, is the Facebook name.
That is,
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying, you just delete it and then just, how do you wanna say?
follow us on YouTube also.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Make sure that rain not showing, please.
She gonna get it.
Oh, our intern she straightened us right on out. All right, guys, come on in the room, come on in the room. Y'all already know, we was just getting it all together, and then you guys come on
Hey,
in
hey,
the
hey.
room with, I am here with my boy at Casey that way.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
How y'all
so
doing?
definitely, you guys know that we have our co-host, Lava, Boss Lady Lava, and Zoe Horton is out today. So Casey Deadway and our new edition is gonna hold it down
Yeah,
today.
we gonna do what we can do.
That's right.
Gonna make it do what it do.
That's right, that's right,
Yes,
that's right.
Yes.
So today, first and foremost, guys, want to make sure you guys, as always, download the 105.7 The Phase mobile app. Go to your Apple Store, download the 105.7 The Phase mobile app. Take us everywhere you go, so that when you're out of the country, you're still able to tune in with us.
Yes.
Make sure you're following Amanda Miller Talks 2 on my Facebook, Amanda Miller 2 Talk Queens on Facebook. Make sure you're following Talk.Queens on YouTube, and definitely Talk.Queens on IG, and Amanda Miller Talks on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all are definitely following my boy Casey Datway.
Yes.
Oh, on KC Datway, DATWAY,
Yes.
on his page, because he has a lot of amazing things going on, and he's gonna tell you guys about that before we get started.
Once again.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Tell these folks what you got going on, KC.
Hey y'all. Got a whole lot. First off, I want to say, man, I lost a cousin
Yes, my
this
condolences.
past weekend, and y'all keep us in y'all prayers. Her name is Lucilla Miller,
Yes, prayers.
aka Pumpkin. It's I'm kind of hurting right now, but God giving me strength. You know what I mean, to
Yes,
stay
praises.
focused. You know what I mean, and continue to do the things that I like to do and everything. And to come talk to y'all. About life changing and things like that
Yes.
right there about health wise.
And this
You know what I
fell
mean?
right on time.
Yes.
You know, it's never a good time,
Right.
but based on our discussion
Right.
about relationships,
Right. Right.
loving on your people,
Right. Right.
because we never know when
When you
that's.
gonna go?
Mhm.
Yeah, things happens, you know, in the blink of an eye these days. So, you know, we just gotta make sure we take care of ourselves, get your checkups, you know, and try to make all your doctor's appointments and everything.
Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Because
Yeah,
oftentimes we think, okay, I'm gonna be all right. This
Yeah.
ain't nothing but a minor ache.
yeah,
And we take all the medications,
Mhm.
the aspirins, the Tylenols, the goodies, all the
Mhm.
other stuff, or even people who are herbal. We take
Mhm.
all these things to try to think that we're gonna be okay, without seeking a physician.
I lost a lot of close people these past couple of months, and you know, and it been due to health, not killing. It been due to health wise. So you know, we got to really, you know, work out, eat healthy.
Right.
You know, keep praying to God. You know,
Right.
and stay stress free. Cause stress
Absolutely.
kill too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just take good, better care of yourself out here
Take
these
better
days.
care
You
of
know,
yourself, because we're going into 2025, and
Right.
to your point about stress,
right,
you know, we stress about a lot of things,
right,
but we also stress about things that beyond our control. Some of the circumstances, some of the people that we have in our lives, the relationships that we have with people. And guys, today we want to talk about letting go of all broken relationships
yes,
going into 2025.
yes,
Because to your point, stress can cause you bad health.
sure can.
It can cause you heart attacks,
Sure can.
strokes, a lot of things that can be fatal.
Sure can.
So to great segue into today's discussion about letting go of broken relationships. And those relationships come in many forms.
Right, right.
When we
right.
hear relationships, we like to think of partnership, like
Right.
lovers, like people that are together as a couple.
Right.
But relationships comes in all forms. We're talking about whether it's a brotherhood relationship, whether it's a sisterhood relationship, whether it's a job relationship, whether it's kinship, meaning your kin people. So relationships comes in
all kinds of ways.
all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
So I want to hear from you guys today as Casey and I discuss relationships. What broken relationship, or what, to his word, which I love, stress, you're willing to let go so that you go into 2025 with peace, goodwill, good health? And what are some of those things that you've seen in 2024 as being your reason why
Right.
you're letting some of those things go?
Right.
What we got out there?
I just want to say, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to her YouTube channel, and thank you for the viewers that we have on our YouTube channel.
Thank you for
Amen,
the viewers
amen.
on our
Thank y'all.
YouTube channel. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
And guys,
support.
Support, yes.
Yes.
Please make sure if you don't want to put a comment in the chat, our number is pinned. The 442495092. You can always call us. It's a little easier for us to hear your voice via the phone. Casey, you right by, so Casey gonna answer that thing for you. We gonna put you on speaker, and you are going to be live with Another Miller Talks and that boy Casey that way.
Yes, call in if you feel free. Feel free to call in.
Feel free to call in.
We talk back.
We talk back, right?
Yeah, talk now. Nah, we gonna talk to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Casey, I want to start from my side talking about sisterhood. And then because of the sisterhood conversation, I want you to talk from a brotherhood aspect of things, right? So I think sisterhood is very important. Meaning, as African American sisters, and not eliminating my other ethnicities because we welcome them in. But as an African American woman, I see a lot of discard between African American women as opposed to unity.
Mhm.
And so for me, I've always been one to want to, in my circle, welcome and be a part of a sisterhood that iron sharpen iron. Sisters that I can learn from, because if you think you're the smartest person in the room, you don't learn anything.
Right.
So you want to always make sure you are networking and in a circle of people that you can learn from to sharpen your skills.
Exactly.
I want people to expand as we go into 2025.
Mhm.
Expand your sisterhood group where you are learning from the women in your circle. I want women to stop saying, I don't deal with women because they're messy. They're not.
Right.
It's the type of women that you're involving yourself with.
Will.
That's
Right.
right. So you got to come outside of your comfort zone,
Mhm.
engage yourself with women that you normally wouldn't engage yourself with, and that way you'll see a different side of women that aren't gossipy, that aren't messy,
Mhm.
that's full of support for our sisterhood
Mhm.
and networking, and that you can learn from and grow and be a better person.
Right.
For my sisterhood unit, I want to say to you guys as we go into 2025, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being bright. Thank you for being intelligent. Thank you for being welcoming. Thank you for being who you are as an example to our younger generations of people that are coming up, meaning our younger sisters, our young ladies, because we are their example. And so we want to make sure they understand, as we have talked about on the podcast, about partnership, lovers relationships. We want to be sure that we're setting great examples for these young ladies
Right.
as they go out into the world and they pick a man
Right.
that they can embody themselves and learn to have a healthy relationship
Right.
as opposed to a toxic relationship. And the
Right.
sisterhood that I have, they exhibit that, because not only are they independent women as it relates to doing things for
Mhm.
themselves,
Mhm.
but they understand the
Mhm.
unity and the place that a man plays
Mhm.
in their life as well,
Mhm.
to allow that man to be that man.
Right.
They also exhibit, as you mentioned,
Mhm.
job relationships and having great work ethics.
Right.
And so that should they be without a man in their life, they are still okay with that because they are able to take care of themselves.
Mhm.
They're not looking for handouts.
Mhm.
So these are the type of women that I've embodied and involved myself into those women's circle, right?
Okay.
These are women that are solid.
Mhm.
These are women that are loyal. I went through a situation, let me say this first and foremost, because I'm God-fearing.
Mhm. Amen.
That's the first thing, and these
Right.
women are spiritual women.
Right.
So when you're God-fearing and when you have God as your example and as your leader, you understand how to treat people.
Mhm.
When you understand how to treat people, then you also find yourself to be loyal,
Right.
trustworthy, honest.
Mhm.
And recently I had a situation that happened where what I thought was a sisterhood relationship, we had a discussion about loyalty.
Mhm.
My question to her, and people, I can't make this up. My question to her was, if somebody came to you and had something negative or bad to say about me, where do you stand?
Right.
I respect her honesty, and I respect God for letting me see her.
Her honesty.
Her honesty.
Yeah.
She said she didn't know what she would do.
Right.
So if you don't know what you would do, meaning I said, would you fold on me?
Right.
She said she didn't know what she would do. If any time your sisterhood circle can tell you that they don't know if they have your back,
Right.
you gotta remove the broken relationship
Exactly.
going into 2025.
Exactly.
I want people, now while I respect her honesty,
Mm-hmm.
I also seen that God is saying, this is not part of what your makeup is.
Mm-hmm.
You need to remove that from your circle.
Right, right.
I don't believe God make mistakes.
Nah, he don't.
God meant for us to have that discussion because God was saying she can't go on your journey with you
Yeah.
into 2025.
Right.
Let's talk about
You
it.
can't take everybody with you.
Let's talk
You
about
can't
it.
take everybody with you. It might be hard sometimes. You gonna hurt you a little bit.
That's right.
But you'll get over it.
Because God makes no mistakes.
He'll make no mistake.
He meant for
He-
that conversation to happen.
He will reveal those.
He
Trust
revealed
and believe.
those.
He will reveal those.
You
Yes.
guys cannot be afraid to challenge your people to see
Yes.
where they stand with you.
Yes.
And be okay whether that's kinship, brotherhood, sisterhood, whomever, whatever hood. Be okay with challenging
Yes.
those people to see where their allegiance lies.
Yes.
And if their allegiance doesn't lie with you,
Yes.
you cannot take those broken relationships into your future.
Mm-hmm. Cause when you do that right there, it'll kind of drain you down.
That's right.
It'll drain you. It'll bring the negatives towards you, and cause they got the negative in them. It'll wear and tear, follow you.
That's right.
So you got to let them type of people go. You know what I mean? We don't mean no harm. I love you, but I still got to move on.
I
And,
still
and
have
do
to
me,
move on.
And do
Like,
me.
I love that what you said. It's no ill feelings.
No ill feelings, no nothing.
No nothing.
Harm. I just got to move on and worry about me.
Oh, and worry about me.
Yes.
Do we got anything out there?
Yes, we have something from Antonio Smith. He said, I'm blocking folks all day and night on social media and out of my life that aren't worthy of being in my life or circle. There are too many space holders that are blocking my blessing.
Absolutely.
That's right.
There are too many space holders blocking your blessing.
That's right.
I want to stop for a second and say, guys, make sure you're tagging and sharing the live
Please
so that
tag
we
and
bring,
share.
please tag and share to bring people on in the
Mhm.
room. And as Antonio did, put your comments in the chat, or you
Mhm.
can call the number that's tagged, 404-249-5092. Talk to me from a brotherhood standpoint.
Well, it's just like, if you got friends,
Mhm.
childhood friends, I don't have any brothers.
Okay.
So, I got all sisters. I'm big brother. So,
Mhm.
it's just like, I got a bunch of cousins and things like that right there. You got those that, let me see, how can I say this? You got those, they love you. They like you. They like what you're doing, so they say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But they don't show actions,
Right.
and they don't support you.
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Loyalty is
But they'll
support.
say it. And they're just like on social media or something. You can see someone out there in the world, in the streets or anything, your close people that you
Right.
think that'll love to see you do your thing.
Right.
I see you. I
Right.
be seeing you.
Right.
But they don't like, comments, don't say nothing.
Right.
But it's fine with me. It's okay with me. It don't
That's
hurt
right.
me.
That's right. That's right.
But I know where you stand at, so they let me know. You see me,
That's right.
but you don't say
So
nothing.
why aren't you tagging?
Right.
Why are you tagging? Why aren't you sharing? Why aren't you liking? Why aren't you commenting? Why
Right.
aren't you subscribing to the channels?
They don't give you the same energy that you give them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I have to move on away from that, and I don't worry about that, cause like I said, that'll stress you out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to, like we said, coming in 2025, you got to let all dead weight go.
Gotta let it go.
You got to let all dead weight go and move on with your life. Don't worry about the next man. Don't worry about the next lady. Don't worry about the next person's life.
That's right. Do you see that from a brotherhood standpoint that African American men, like I do see you guys as from Atlanta Avenue,
Mhm.
from what's the other?
Hustle ambitious.
Hustle Ambition,
Mhm.
the guys that did
Oh,
Problems After
Problems.
Problems. So
Mhm.
in that filming network, do you see that there is a brotherhood? And I say that to say, so I noticed that and I talked to them about it, the guys down in Macon that does a lot of the filming,
Mhm.
and the unity and the bond that they have. Now, granted, we understand, there are friendly competitions in everything that you do.
Right.
It's friendly competition, so which means we elevate once we see,
Mhm.
and nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
When we see one thing come out and somebody else did something, we always want to strive to do bigger.
Mhm.
And that's just life in general.
Mhm.
But they have a bond
Yes.
in that Macon community,
Yes.
so strong in that brotherhood filming
Yes.
world that's, excuse me, real important. And those are the kind of things that I'm talking about. Do you see that there is a growing brotherhood
I
in,
do.
okay,
I
in the
do.
film industry,
I do.
industry here?
I do, cause the circle that I'm in,
Okay.
you know, with the filming people that I deal with, you know, once I got with this filming thing,
Absolutely.
yes, good
Absolutely.
people, them people, good people, Atlanta Avenue people, man,
Absolutely.
yes, good
Absolutely.
people, them people, good people, Atlanta Avenue people, man, and all the rest of them, OG Black, shout out to him, Zed with the bread, all of them, there's so
Right.
many of them I can't even name,
That's
and
right.
they treat me like a brother.
That's right.
And and the ladies, they treat me like a brother to them, you know, and I treat them like a sister.
That's right.
I mean, brother to a
The
sister,
sister,
yeah,
that's
you
right,
know.
that's right. You treat kings treated like kings, and queens treated like queens.
Exactly.
And so that's what we're talking about today, guys.
Mhm.
We want to ensure that in 2025, we're changing and we're elevating. We
Mhm.
can't worry about, a lot of times we worry about what other people aren't doing.
Mhm.
Well, what about the people that are doing?
Mhm.
So we want to make sure that we are surrounding ourselves with people that are doing the things that we want to do. We're not, and it's okay to party and have fun, but life is bigger than drinking
That's right.
and partying and
Yeah.
staying outside and being in the clubs. And it's okay to do those things, but at a certain point, your mission and your ultimate goal is to elevate, to change, and be
Mhm.
successful.
And then another thing, you know, they say for instance, Ivana Pearl them,
Mhm.
Ivy the Pretty Lady, Huey them, and Robert Slocum, and like I said, man, all of us, we treat each other with respect.
And that's the whole, and when you find yourself in a
Mhm.
sisterhood, brotherhood, or just an all around culture of people
Mhm.
that embrace each other,
Mhm.
when you respect a person,
Mhm.
your loyalty is there,
Mhm.
the trust is there,
Yes.
the
yes.
honesty is there.
Yes.
If you can tell, if you are undecided of wavering, then you gotta say that person isn't, there's no loyalty if they're wavering in where they stand with you.
Right.
How can you
Right.
trust a person that's wavering where they stand with you?
Right.
So whether that is, again, like we said, all forms of relationships. I know at times we just can't walk away from our jobs, but even when it comes down to jobs, don't be afraid, guys. In 2025, if you always wanted to do something, go for it, do it.
Exactly. Don't let that hold you back. Don't let that stop you. You go forward.
So what do you
Don't go backwards.
do?
Go forward.
Somebody's been sending that in a prayer to me lately, in reference to staying forward, moving forward on your journey,
Mhm.
and not looking back,
Mhm.
and attaching yourself to past relationships,
Right.
because they're past relationships for a reason.
Mhm.
And we tend to do, especially when you open-hearted.
Yes, I'm very open-hearted.
We
They'll
tend
take your kindness for weakness, but I also recognize. Yes, I recognize the game.
because sometimes people
not
think
a fool.
sometimes people believe, guys, and you're out there in the audience and you know who those people are in your circle.
Yes.
Sometimes people, because you're not being around, you're not out here being hard.
Right.
You're not out here being, I don't want, and I'm just gonna keep it real.
Keep it real.
Hood.
Keep it
You're
real.
not out here
Yeah.
being ghetto and
Yeah.
loud. People think you're weak,
Mhm.
but no, it's not weakness. It's professionalism.
Yes.
It's the way you
it-
class.
It's wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Growth.
but we still recognize and see people.
Recognize and analyze.
Right.
Yes.
And we
Yeah.
have, so, cause Casey, we come from the same.
Yeah, we come from the same area.
And so
From
we
the same
already,
hood, so you know how it go.
you already know that we can pop it off.
Yeah.
But we've grown so
Grown.
much
Yes,
from that.
Yes.
And we've changed, we've elevated.
Yes.
And so with the change
then-
and elevation,
And then, you know, when you do things like that, you go to stress again.
mm-hmm,
You get to crashing out.
mm-hmm,
Your mind get to going other way. Then when the trouble start occurring, you know what I mean? And your mind ain't focused no more.
that's right.
So you got to stay humble, focus yourself.
Stay humble.
Stay focused and keep your head on the swivel, you know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Cause it'll take a split second for you to crash out.
That's right.
And you got to stay focused out here, cause the world of temptation out here now, that devil know he works.
That's right.
He
And
works now.
That's right. And we're not saying that even when you change your surroundings, whether it's where you're going, where you're coming from, where you hang out at, the people that you be around. We're not saying things will be perfect in your life. We're saying
No.
it would be better.
Yeah, cause ain't nothing perfect.
Ain't nothing perfect. So
Ain't no one perfect, ain't nothing perfect but God.
that's right. So talk to us about what are you letting go out there in 2025. Talk to us about those native things, those relationships, those peopleships that you're letting go. You two, we definitely want to hear from you because talk to us, guys. What are you letting go
of 2025.
Let
Leave it in 2024. Let
Right.
it go.
let those broken relationships stay in 2024.
Yes.
Someone said I had to cut my family off, which was Jamal, and then someone else said, "What if you like chaos stuff?" LOL.
And I love that. And let's speak to Jamal first.
Okay.
Because we talked about that. Relationships comes in our form.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about kinship.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your family
Be the
will
one.
be the
Be
ones.
the biggest one.
Right. Let's talk about that, y'all.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Don't be afraid
Don't be afraid.
to leave them in 2024.
If you know
Yes.
that your family family members are the ones causing you to be stressed.
Yes.
That's toxic.
Hindering you to move on forward.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you gotta
let it go.
let it go. I know it'll hurt you, but you got to let go and focus on you.
Sometimes you, like you said, no one is saying it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna be painful.
Mhm.
But you gotta do what's best for
For you.
you.
Yeah, you gotta do what's best for you. Yeah.
You know, Zarita talks a lot about, last week, she talked about somebody blocked down real strong. And like I said, she was throwing shade, but she wasn't,
Yeah.
because she just was calling me out.
But I feel it though.
But because let me tell you this,
I ain't got time.
I ain't got time.
I ain't got time.
KC,
I ain't got time. Too old, man.
I'm
I
telling
ain't
you,
got time. No negative.
anything that disturbs my peace,
Mm-hmm.
I'm easy to let you go.
Yes.
Simply
yes.
because I told people say, when you bring people in your life, they should come in your life to be your peace. No. Yes, I'm saying be peaceful in the relationship that you are, but they can't create your peace. You create your peace.
Your own peace.
That's
yes.
right, because you can define what you're gonna allow to happen and what you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And if me removing you from my life
To
and
have
blocking you
peace.
to have peace, I created my own peace.
I will do it.
I would do
I
it.
will do it. Yes, I will do it. I will block you.
Right.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
No, because I'm not going to be stressed.
No.
Absolutely.
I can't be stressed.
And to the person that said, what if you like chaos? And some people do.
Some people like chaos.
Right.
You know, if that whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
If you want chaos to keep you happy, right on.
Right.
Right on. You go head on with the chaos. But me,
And for me and my house, as the word
I
say.
don't want it. I done had so much chaos during my little lifetime.
Yes.
My little 48, 47 years of lifetime, shoot, I don't want no more chaos.
That's
I
right.
want peace.
That's right, that's right.
Peace.
Because I tell people all the time, and here's the thing, guys, as we go into 2025, to KC, as he started off with sharing, if you wasn't on the live, about losing his cousin this weekend, and it
Yes.
happening suddenly. And of course, if you've been following my journey, you know I lost my nephew suddenly at the hands of gun violence. But we say that to say you never know your last day on earth.
Never know.
Now, if, like you said, if chaos is what you like and that's what floats your boat, so be it. However, we never know when God has our expiration date.
Right. Never.
So, with that being stated, why would you want to live your life
With chaos.
and drama?
I don't.
You got anything?
Someone calling caused the live to end, but we're gonna restart it. Everything's good on Facebook though.
Okay, give us a second, guys.
How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing?
Okay.
Leave
Sorry,
all drama.
IG.
Leave all drama in 2024. All chaos.
Absolutely. You say how old are you? 48?
I'll be 48 in
In
January
January,
14th.
January 14th. I always tell people, however old you are, God didn't promise that He'll give you 48 more.
Yeah.
He didn't promise
He
you.
promised.
He got you to 48.
Mm-hmm.
It's not promised
Mm-hmm.
that God will give you 48 more years.
And that promise. Yeah.
You probably got more years behind you
Mm-hmm.
than you do in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And if we look at life like that, in your mind, you would think that you would want to do things differently
Yes. Yes, as you get older.
as you get older.
Yes, you want to, set an example. If you got kids, grandkids, you want to set an example. You just can't keep doing the same
You
thing
can't keep doing the
as
same
you get
thing.
older, because they're going to grow up and want to follow your boat, follow your lead, like my dad's still doing it.
Right.
He-
So if he can, let me tell you about us. Now, this is the truth. African American folks, and I speak to when I say this because I don't know how other cultures do in
Mhm.
their life. We growed up with our parents say, if they tell us to do something, they'll say, do what I said do.
Mm-hmm.
Do it because I said do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? If mama or daddy aren't displaying examples,
Mm-hmm.
we gonna do whatever we see them do,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what they told us to do.
Yes.
That's why it say lead by example.
Yes.
That's why it's the word. That's why they tell us the word, the Bible.
Yes.
That's why jobs and leaders and people say lead by example.
That's right.
Your word
That's right.
can be anything,
Lead by example.
but your actions says everything.
Yes. It's just like now, my grandkids and things, they see me up on the TV, they
Mhm.
be like, Granddad, that's you up there, ain't it? That's my
Right.
granddad.
Right.
And that make me feel good.
Absolutely.
Instead of them saying, Granddad, I seen you up there on that corner up
Right.
there all day long. Up there drinking that
Absolutely.
pill.
That's
Up there-
right.
Up there drinking that look and drinking that pill.
That's right. That's
You
real.
know, that make that feel good for me to hear them say,
Change.
you up there on that TV, that's
Elevation.
you. Yes. Yes. Yes.
What we changing out there, guys, in 2025? Drop it in the chat, talk to us.
Right.
What are your changes? Who are you letting go in 2025? You don't have to put the name, but as you go into 2025,
It could be people,
It could
things,
be-
person,
right,
whatever.
the people, things, whatever that looks like,
Habits,
jobs,
addictions.
whatever that looks like,
Yes. Yes.
make sure that you are sharing with us what you're letting go in 2025.
That's right.
You're leaving it in 24 and you're not bringing that into 2025.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
even down to, let's talk about relationships, lovers and partnerships. We
Mhm.
tend to, and I wanted to start with all other kinds of relationships because we our last couple of segments has really gone hard on partnerships, on lovers, on couples. But we want to make sure that people understand relationships are bigger than that,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But definitely from a lovers couple aspect. To your point of being hurt, being afraid, a lot of times people don't want to start over.
Mhm. Mhm.
But if we keep those relationships based on
They'll try to-
comfortability,
They'll try to hold on.
get right, and you know it's not
It
elevating,
ain't elevating.
it ain't good for you,
Yes.
but it's comfortable.
Yeah.
So and a lot of times people don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
Somebody on your live said last week, some women believe a piece of a man
Mhm.
is better than no man.
Mhm.
But our mindset got to be bigger than that as we go into a new
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
We got to be okay.
And they go for men's and women's.
I love that.
You know, they go for men's and women's. The mindset got to be bigger than that going into 2025. You know.
Do you think that, because a lot of times we as women, I believe, and I'm not saying this is accurate, but I do believe that we will walk away from a relationship faster than men. Because I think sometimes men, because, and I'm not just trying to say men aren't independent, but because women create a safe haven, meaning a home, a house, where they, where the bills are and stability there for a man, he may not be too quick to leave the relationship,
Mhm.
but he also knows that that's not where his heart is, or that it's toxic in that space.
Mhm.
Do you believe that men are willing to let go of what they know isn't sustainable in a relationship as they move forward in the future, at the age that we are?
Is it hard for them?
Mm-hmm.
For certain men.
Okay.
I can't speak for all.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
for certain men, it's hard for them because some of them will get lost out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of them, they depend on their lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they don't know which way to go if that lady let that hand go
That's right.
and move on. You
That's
know,
right.
some of them will get lost.
That's right.
You know, cause some of the women's be the bread and butter
Mm-hmm.
of the home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's right, and that's why we talk about today, changing your mindset,
Mhm.
elevating.
Mhm.
Because if you do have somebody that you know that you would be lost without that person,
Mhm.
you got to do a self-reflection
Yes.
on you,
Yes.
so that you can sharpen all the skills and tools you need.
To get yourself together
Amen.
to keep that lady happy and at home. You
That's
know?
real.
You know, yeah, fellas, get up off of your butt, man. Get on out there, man. You know, it can be a piece of job.
That's right.
It ain't gotta be no.
And
You
I
ain't gotta
always-
make all the money.
And guess what I always say, Casey? Nobody is saying that you got to go in and clock into a 9 to 5.
Right.
I always say, if you are an entrepreneur,
Mhm.
create your own business.
That's right.
What is it that you can create?
That's right. There's plenty of
And
opportunities
plenty
out
of
here now.
opportunities out here now to create your own
From
thing.
when we was coming up.
That's right.
Yes.
What we got?
Yes.
John said hi.
Hey,
Sarita
John.
said hi as well.
What's happening? How
Hey,
y'all
so
doing?
what we letting go in
y'all
2025?
doing?
Tag and share, guys. Tag and share.
And Antonio said, tell him Casey.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
We are having connection issues over on Instagram.
What's happening?
It's just saying that your live is having poor connection and it's ending the live.
Okay.
So well.
But we're good on Facebook and YouTube.
YouTube, talk to us. Talk to us, YouTube.
What
Put
you
your
wanna
things in the
leave,
comments.
What you willing to leave in 2024 coming into 2025?
Absolutely.
Yes.
What are
Yes.
you leaving in 2024?
Talk to us.
Going into 2025. Talk
Don't
to us.
be
We see
scared.
y'all out there.
Don't be scared.
That's
Talk.
right.
Talk.
Like Casey said, it could be people, things, whatever that looks
Yes.
like. I love the fact that someone pointed out family and kinship. Keep it. I mean, and you know, if that's your
Mhm.
issue, that's creating, hindering you, let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Let it go.
Family members,
Family
anybody.
members, anybody.
Anybody. Let it go.
Let it go.
Get yourself together. Move forward in life. Don't let nobody stop you for doing what you need to do or what you want to do in your life.
That's right.
It's unhealthy.
Right.
It's unhealthy.
And why would you allow someone else to cause you to be stressed?
Yes. Yes.
Someone else's stress.
Yes. Yes.
Because that's their issue. I always say, don't own someone else's issues or problems. Don't take on their issues or problems. Because people that don't have themselves together are already going through stuff. So it can spill over into you.
Right.
So why would you allow their issues
Right.
to become your problems?
And I will not bring my problems to you.
Absolutely. I love that.
You know, I
Yes.
will not bring my problems. I just leave all my problems to God,
That's right.
and He gonna work everything out.
That's right.
Yes.
Erica Lattimore said, leaving the old me.
Love that.
Yes.
I
yes,
love
yes,
that.
Yes. Yes.
Leaving the old you.
Yes.
You
yes.
know,
That's what I did.
Now, I was gonna say, I had to do that as well. So
Mhm.
Erica, I love that.
Hit that reset button.
Hit that reset button, and that when you leave the old you change your mindset, your circle of people, your network of people, the things you do, the people you hang around, the places you go, and people tend to say, "Oh, they think they better, or they acting different." No. People,
I'm
those
still
are
the same guy.
I'm still the same me.
Still me. I just changed.
I just decided to do something
better
something better
in my life.
in my life.
I got tired of doing wrong.
At my age.
You know what I mean?
And so if I decide to do something different, doesn't mean I would love if you want to come along the journey.
Yeah.
Come.
Get with me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't bring you along my journey if you're
gonna
not with.
if you're gonna be with the negative.
If you're gonna be with the negative, if your mindset about everybody else and how they operate,
Right.
is gonna be negative.
Right.
I can't bring you along my journey
No.
because that's
You're
not
gonna
how I
pull me
operate.
back.
I was telling the person that was saying they didn't know how they would move, which again, I respect their honesty.
Mhm.
The biggest thing is when people haven't shown you anything different than, so let's just say people see KC one way.
Mhm.
Well, Amanda see KC in a different light.
Mhm.
Nobody can come along and tell me anything about KC but KC.
Mhm.
KC got to show me
Mhm.
something different.
Mhm.
If KC hasn't shown me anything negative,
Mhm.
I'm not moving in a space just because somebody
Somebody
else.
else said it. Now that's what the world. That's the
We
biggest
got
problem
it.
in the world.
And that's how me and her got on that discussion.
Yeah.
Y'all, we gotta stop allowing other
Other
people.
Yes. 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 They play a major part.
Don't we
nowadays.
do that a lot?
Man.
Stop letting, and I said, well, that person hadn't shown me that side of them.
Mhm.
So you're never going to be able to change my mind about something that I haven't seen negative
That's right.
about somebody else
That's
yet.
right.
We as African American gotta stop having a mindset that anybody, because of their experience, we're gonna judge somebody
Right.
else.
Right.
There's no way I would judge you out for somebody
Right.
else's word.
Right.
Then that means I'm not loyal to you.
Exactly. You know, you got to like you said, don't worry about what the other person just said about that person.
That's
you
right.
know, they ain't show me no kind of all signs of what you just said.
And that may be true about your experience.
Right.
I'm not saying it's not. That may be true about your
But it
experience.
didn't
I
didn't
haven't
experience.
experienced it.
Right.
And because I haven't experienced
Right.
it, I'm still not going to judge that person based
Exactly.
off your experience.
Exactly.
We gotta stop doing that in the African
Yes, you
American
gotta
people.
stop We gotta stop.
We gotta stop doing that. We gotta love on our people until they show us otherwise.
I had friends that had done me like that.
Mm.
Yes. Talked about me, drug me in the dirt. Yes.
Right.
And I see people, they be like, man, don't you know such said this and said that, said this, but you still my nigga. Excuse me. But you
That's
still my
okay.
nigga, you know what I mean?
That's okay. And that's all right. Because, again, at the end of the day, based on what they have experienced, should not define your relationship, as we just talked about.
And then, too, when people does that right there, when they put you in that category of you or something that you have done or whatever, guess what it be? They be trying to ghost the people of what they are doing.
Absolutely. I always tend to say, when people mindset speaks to things that are negative in thought, that's because that's who they are.
That's who they are, right. So they'll put all the dirt on you to hide their
It
selves.
makes people feel better about themselves if I can make somebody else look bad.
Yes. But guess what though? It will reveal.
God reveals it all the time.
It will reveal in the long run.
So we want people to leave the old them. If you're that person that lacks that chaos, like the other person put in the comments, if you're that judgmental person, if you're that person still out there making other people look bad, if you're still out there not supporting your people, and I'm not saying African American people, you can support all of them because we do have some people that out there that are vindictive, but what I am saying, people that have a true network of success, support your people, y'all. Let's go into 2025 with change, elevation, and supporting our people with non-judgment.
Yes.
What we got out there, our intern?
David said it's called tradition. People follow tradition just to fit in.
People follow tradition just to fit in.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you a situation that happened years ago to me, with me, on my job, and I won't say specifics, but a situation happened where a lot of people got in trouble. And I wasn't working that day. A lot of people got in trouble. But there was an investigation, and a lot of these people were my friends, because we worked together for years. But I had to be okay with being honest and being truthful. And in that space, a lot of people was upset with me, but I was okay with standing alone because I don't have to fit in with nobody.
I know that,
because I am okay with being by myself.
That's right.
And because I'm so confident, and when you build confidence in yourself, you're okay with being by yourself.
I know that, right. Can't that stop you.
Can't that stop you. I was so okay with standing alone, and like I said, it was a lot of people that was upset with me, and I was okay with it. Simply because, hey, if you're going to be upset with me about being truthful, I'm okay.
Right.
As long as I ain't did wrong by nobody, and people are upset because of the truth, you got to do a self-reflection.
Right.
Don't ever be afraid of standing on the side of truth.
That's right.
Even if it leaves you standing alone.
That's right.
Don't do things like he said just to fit in.
Just to fit in. That's right. If you gotta stand alone, you stand alone.
Absolutely.
And stand alone tall with your chest stuck out.
And that's how I was,
your
because
shoulders high.
that's
and
right.
your head high.
Because
That's right.
God got you.
Yes, God got you. Yes.
God got you.
Yes.
So I love that. People do things just to fit in.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, yes.
That's a powerful one right there.
That's a powerful one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you got to watch out for these snakes out here. You know what I mean?
We have shirts, some of my sisterhood group, that says "No squares in my circle," because we have a bond so tight that can't nobody else, that can't no squares
Mm-hmm.
fit in that circle because we've already blocked that out.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
love it. Well, anything else?
I'm gonna give him a shout out. Can I get some shout
Yeah,
outs?
of course.
Hey, shout out to OG Black, Atlanta Avenue, for inviting the Atlanta Avenue family to the Country Wayne show, the skit show.
Okay, how's that going?
It's going pretty good. Yes,
Okay.
yes. And big ups to you, OG Black. I see you, brother. Yes, sir. And I want to give a shout out to one of my co-workers for making them shirts for y'all.
And thank you,
My
love
name is
them,
Alicia.
love them, and so we'll wear those
Yes,
on one Monday, so
Thank you,
Alicia,
Alicia.
we
if
gonna
you're
bring you
looking.
and shout you out, thank you,
Mhm.
thank you.
Mhm. Shout out to all my cast members, Atlanta Avenue cast members, Boss Independent cast member,
We
Made
have something?
Solid cast members, Eyes
I don't know.
Glued cast members. Thank y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody on the chat.
Absolutely.
Yes, shout out to y'all on the chat tonight. Yes.
That's right.
We got one more day for New Year.
Right, and so that's why we wanted to come on Monday, just to make
Mhm.
sure, because we know you guys on New Year's Eve gonna be doing, your house cleaning.
Mm-hmm. Clean your life.
That's why I said on the, comments today, as we
Cleaning your
clean
kitchen.
house, clean up your circle,
Yes.
clean up your life,
Yes.
clean up your surroundings,
Yes.
clean up that circle of friends,
Mhm.
clean up that circle of relationships.
Mhm.
Leave those things in 2024.
Yes.
Do
leave
not
it.
bring it in 2025.
Yes.
No matter what those relationships are, whether it's jobship,
Mm.
whether it's lovers, partnership,
Mhm.
kinship,
Mhm. Brothership.
brothership,
Sistership.
sistership.
Inniship.
Right.
If
Do
it's
n-
negative,
Leave it.
leave
Leave it.
it. Leave it.
We go into New Year's saying all these things about what we're going to do, whether it's lose weight, whether it's gain weight, whether
Mhm.
it's save more money, whether it's, a lot of other things. But I think if we do two things, change our mindset and elevate, all that other stuff happens.
Mhm. Find what's blocking your blessings.
Yes, like somebody said.
Find what's blocking your blessings.
Mm-hmm.
Remove it and move on with your life.
Yep.
Cause see, I had to find what was blocking my blessings.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And sometimes it's the people in your circle.
Mhm. Mhm.
And let me say something, God will reveal, but what we do, we keep oversighting it and bringing it right back in.
And a major thing that will show you towards your friendship people that say they got your back,
Mhm.
they got your back. These are the things that will tell you that they're loyal, that they're a good friend of yours, that they're there for you. Okay? One, hospitalized. You get sick, you get ill.
That's true.
Two, jail.
Woo, yes,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Three, wealth.
That's right.
You know,
Mhm.
you get to hurting. You know what I mean?
Prime example of that, like, not that I couldn't do it on my own. We had a fire
Mhm.
at our house in our dryer,
Mhm.
and it's caused a fire. And God knows, I was like, Lord Jesus, I don't want to have to be lugging no clothes to no
Mhm.
laundry. Somebody, a friend of mine came along and said, you know what, that's gonna be your Christmas present.
Mhm.
And they bought me a dryer.
Amen.
Ain't that good?
Amen.
That's the kind of
People you want to be surrounded
right.
with. You
And
know.
it ain't had nothing to do with my finances. It had everything to do with people that are willing to bless you from having to be stressed.
That's
Because
right.
I didn't want to have to be stressed to go in no laundromat.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And
Right.
you, like I said, you find those things out of people. You know what I mean? I have had friends, you know. We come and see you. We'll be down there. Guess what? Friends
That's real.
never show.
That's real. That's real.
You know,
And I
so,
love that, exactly what you stated. A couple of things will show you truly who your people are.
mhm.
Get sick,
Families and everything.
family and
Oh yeah, ain't just
everything.
friends, it's families too.
That's right. That's why
Oh,
we say all
yeah.
kinds of relationships.
And,
Whether it ain't got to be. That's right. Because when you seek or when you create an adventure, and it don't take but we on an hour, 7 to 8
Mhm.
once a week,
mhm,
and most times people got a huge family.
mhm,
But even that huge family won't take time to watch 15 minutes of your show.
mhm. Your family.
Your family.
Yes, I
Your
know exactly what
family.
you're talking about. Oh yeah.
So whoever put that out there, yes.
Oh yeah.
It's bigger
Yeah.
than just relationships
Mhm,
of lovers.
mhm.
Them folks support you before your family will
Sure
sometimes.
You can meet a stranger and
Absolutely.
he'll show you so much love. You be like, God damn, I've been knowing this thing here for 100 years and
That's
he ain't
right.
showed me no kind of. But hey, they go to show you got to let them go.
And you can't, it is no,
No love
no
lost.
love,
there.
right.
No love lost. But I just see where we stand.
I see where we stand.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It takes sometimes it takes for people a long time to figure it out.
But once you figure it
Period.
out, it's okay.
It's okay. You figured it out though.
Mhm.
You know, you figured it out. You
That's
got
real.
it together.
That's real.
hmm And then when you get it together, watch how they start falling from you. You won't receive no phone calls. You won't receive no visits, which I don't mind.
Okay, that's why I say
Stay
gotta be
where you
okay
at.
with standing
Stay where you
alone.
at. Stay where you at.
That's right.
I don't mind. Stay where you at. Stay at home.
That's right.
I don't need no
That's
visit.
right.
You ain't gotta visit me.
That's right.
You ain't gotta call me.
That's right.
You know, you don't check up on you. And you be the one that do all the checking up. But they don't do the checking up for you.
That's
On
right.
you.
That's
Learn. Hey, I had to do a reality check. Like, I do all the calling, checking up on the peoples and make sure everybody all right, how you doing, this and that. But do I receive that? No.
But what we gotta do is
Not
either,
in mind.
that's right, because you're not going to block my blessing, but from what God has
Mm-hmm.
directed me to do
Mm-hmm.
in the respects of reaching out to you.
Mm-hmm.
I just know where we stand.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, as we get ready to close out, do we have anything out there for last comments?
Lock Dog said, when you
Yeah.
find a loyal person, hold on to that relationship.
That's right.
And then he
Absolutely.
also said, I can count on one hand how many people in my family buy me clothes or come to my events. They don't us any.
That's right.
of my
Just read it and I
They
can
don't, maybe he was meaning they don't deserve any of my service.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. God will do that for you.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He will not let them
Mhm.
come to your events.
So so you can see.
So you can see.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? Yes. Yes.
Here's the thing.
It'll hurt you because you'll feel that. I'm sorry. It'll hurt you
You're
because
right.
you'll feel that it's my family.
It's my family.
You know, but God gonna put it out there. I know that's your family. I know you want your family to be there with you.
Mhm.
But guess what though? Your family can't come with you.
And
this is your
this
journey.
is your journey.
This is your
And
journey.
we got to be okay.
We got to be okay.
Because when he strikes,
Mm-hmm.
you know, such as yourself, such as Lock Dog, such
Mhm.
as anybody that's out there that's trying to elevate themselves and be a success, those are the same people when you are on the big screen or when you're on the red carpet or when you hit big,
Mhm.
people are gonna ring your phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how we don't want to support when people are just starting out,
Mm-hmm.
when they're going through
Mhm.
building.
Because a lot of them don't believe
But
in you.
soon as you get
You
here,
start elevating.
everybody wants to be on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing. Yes. Yes. But everybody can't go.
So we're not taking that into 2025. We're leaving it in
Yes.
2024.
Yes.
Let go all broken relationships
Mm-hmm.
in 2025 and leave them in 2024. What you got out there in turn?
David said jealousy runs deep in some families. It's sad, but it's true. We must rise above, and stay on the right path.
That's right.
Absolutely. We
Stay on the
gotta
right
rise
path.
up. And that's
Stay on
true.
the right path.
And that is so true.
Cause you can get unfocused fast.
Here's the thing, why is there jealousy in a family?
Man,
Ain't that crazy?
it's crazy. It
But
is-
he tell the truth.
yeah, he telling the truth. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's deep. It's
We
deep.
can. We family.
It's deep. It's deep.
But
It's deep.
we jealous.
Yup.
Wow.
Instead of getting with me.
Instead of offering what you can do to help support that person so that we can create generational wealth.
Right.
And generational wealth can be beyond your immediate family.
Right.
It could be your entire family.
Right.
So if I got something to add
Right.
to what I see, I may have created something, the platform,
Mhm.
but you may have a vision that can help me elevate it.
Right.
So why wouldn't you, as my family, help me elevate it by giving me the tools that you have and us working
And we
together?
put it together, we can be
Man,
stronger.
Come on.
We come together, we can be stronger, you know? Hey, man, you know, you just gotta figure it out.
Wow.
And like we said, leave all broken relationships in 2024. Move on to 2025. Get your life in order, clean your kitchen up, stay focused, stay humble, stay mindful, love one another,
That's right.
love yourself, stay healthy, and love and love God. Put
That's
God
right.
first.
God first, absolutely.
Put God first.
Absolutely, I love that.
And he will not lead you wrong.
What we got in turn, so we can, we're gonna get ready to close out. We'll get our last comments from our intern.
Lock Dog said they are my relatives. Most of my real family is not my blood.
Mm.
Hey,
Most of my real family
it's not
is
my
not
blood.
my blood.
That's right.
And just like how you said, outside people become family.
Family. Yes,
Wow,
I got a lot on like that.
that's crazy.
Yes.
The blood don't support you,
Mhm.
but the outside
Outside.
people do.
Yeah.
And it's like they become family.
Mhm.
Come on, people. So I'm gonna add that to the list. 2025 family,
Great
do
show.
better.
Great show. I thank y'all
Family,
for coming
blood
in.
people, do
Glad
better.
y'all tuned
We got
in.
anything else?
No, we don't have anything else. Again, I just want to thank the viewers on our YouTube.
All right.
If you guys are on Instagram and Facebook, please make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Please do, please do.
Thank
KC
you.
That Way, thank you.
Thank you.
So KC That Way, them folks nominated KC That Way to be on our panel.
All right.
Thus far, so I'm super excited about that. We have always asked for a guy to join our panel. Last week, KC was amazing. So people in the chat was like, he needs to be a part of the segment. And so definitely shout out to KC That Way
Thank y'all so much.
for
Thank
coming
y'all so
in.
much.
You are certainly welcome.
Yes.
Thank you to your platform people
Yes.
that follow you
Yes.
along with our journey. You guys definitely go out there and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because after a while, guys, our ultimate goal in 2025 is to eliminate all the other platforms and go directly to YouTube. So that's why we are certainly saying, please subscribe and join our channel so that you can come to YouTube and be a part of the discussion. We want to challenge you guys in 2025.
Yeah.
Do not be shy to put your comments in the chat.
Yes. Yes.
Because we're gonna have some hot topics comments,
Yes.
especially with the male on the panel. KC gonna drop it in
Come
his
on.
inbox.
Talk to me.
Tell him what you want to talk about, because that's what we said. We want to talk about. That's why we say we talk
If you got
unapologetically
anything
real.
to talk about, hit me in the inbox with it. We'll discuss it.
That's right.
And it's gonna be some grown folks talk.
Some grown people
Yes.
talk.
Yes.
Unapolog-
Ain't no babies in here.
Absolutely.
Yes. We
That's
talking.
real.
You wanna talk? Let's talk. Get it off your chest.
That's right.
Mhm.
This is a platform where you can just get it off your chest.
Mhm.
We different than most.
Mhm.
What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about it.
Mhm.
We want to have an outlet for you, a safe space.
Mhm.
for you to talk about it,
Mhm.
get it off your chest,
No matter what it is.
no matter what it is, and we're moving on. Guys,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you
Yes.
from Amanda Miller Talks, Hot Queens, and that boy Casey that way. Guys, have an amazing New Year, and please, please, please be safe. And as Casey mentioned, put God first.
With God first.
Have an amazing New Year.